Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. We're going to do a weekly card reading for Gemini today, and this will be for the week 5th of May through to the 10th of May. You probably know that I'm now doing monthly readings, and that benefits us from the point of view we get a broader perspective of what's going on, and we can see things happening in a different context, a larger context in our life. Whereas the weekly reads give us some details around the events that are coming up and how we can best respond. So it's a general reading. It won't necessarily fit everybody's circumstance, but you can fit it into yours. Don't force it though, okay? If you would like a personal reading, you're very welcome to contact me. You know my details are in the description box. And if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. That'd be awesome. All right, we're going to get into your reading for the 5th through to the 10th of May. See you soon, Gemini. So Gemini, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck here, and we're just going to pull some cards for the events around this week, the 5th through to the 10th of May for Gemini. We're going to see what's coming up for Gemini for this week. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Gemini around events that are happening this week in the world of Gemini? Okay, I think we'll go with that. I'm going to pull just one more. I thought I might have had 5 there. We get one more card then for Gemini. Oh, we got 2. All right. Well, there's lots of change happening here. Okay. All right. So we've got certainly big change happening for you, Gemini, this week. So the Tower card typically lets us know that something is completely changing. And look, it seems to me that it could be something to do with some news that is coming in for you. We've got the Page of Wands here. And the Page of Wands usually is, bringing a message of some kind. And it seems to me with this message, it's a good message. We've got a really beautiful energy around this Page of Wands. And there's beautiful fruit on the tree, which means the message may be about good news for things coming into your life, an opportunity, an offer. And it's sort of followed by the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is definitely a messenger of an offer of something as well. So we've got news from the page, and then a message from a knight who comes in quite quickly, to be honest. This is a very quick energy. And usually cups is an offer, or it could be an offer of love or an offer of an opportunity. And this is coming in quickly. So these two cards together here kind of tell me that this is what's going to create the change, or the change creates that. So there's a big change, a big shift that happens quite quickly this week. And however, it doesn't feel like it's anything to be worried about. If the energy around the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups feels actually quite positive and in your favour. And then you've got the Queen of Swords, which is also probably your energy, Gemini. The Queen of Swords is very clear about her communication. And she wants clarity, she wants the details, and she's also clear in the way she communicates, and she expects clarity. So you've got the Queen of Swords here. So, when you are dealing with change in your life, Gemini, you typically like to have all the information and all of the details. And so maybe this is your response to the offer and the message that's coming towards you, and you go, but I need to know more. Give me some details, give me some information that I can work with. I'd like to have clarity around this message, please. And we've got the Chariot card, which indicates that there's an opportunity for things to change. Now, it's not that you're moving yet, but you're paused here in this card. The Chariot often does indicate forward movement, but in this particular deck, the Chariot is pause and waiting and considering the information that's coming in, considering whether or not to move or not to move. So again, it's all about change. It's all about change. And then we've got Eight of Pentacles, which is about you sort of assessing your resources, assessing, well, what have I got? Am I happy with what I've got? Do I need anything more? Looking at your physical resources. What do you need? What have you brought on the journey so far? And just appreciating what you have. So I feel like it's kind of in the mix for how you are assessing the information that's coming in. You're assessing the clarity of information, asking for more details. You're considering the information, and then you're working out, well, what have I got? What do I need? How does this all work out in the end for me in terms of my physical life and my physical resources? Wow, lots going on there for you, Gemini. Let's see what the Fairy Tarot deck, just for a change, can give us in terms of energy for this week, events that are going on. What's going on for you? Gemini, what messages Spirit can you offer to assist Gemini for the week of the 5th through to the 10th? Beautiful. So let's pull some cards for Gemini for this week. Oh, lovely. Okay. Definitely reassessment going on. Oh, beautiful stuff. Okay. So, okay. All right. So there's two parts to this. So initially, Gemini, you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by information that's coming towards you and a little bit distracted. And in the first instance, you're going, oh, I don't know about that. and this is kind of like the energy of this Chariot. Can you see how she's just going, not sure about that? And then this card here is doing the same sort of thing. Yeah, not sure about that. But the Spirit is saying, don't be daft. There's a magical opportunity here. It says here, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. I think that's really just you not recognising the gift that's here. Can you see this beautiful little cherub down the bottom going, please, please, can you just consider, can you just, wait, hello, hello? And you're kind of, Gemini, off in la-la land here and feeling maybe just a little taken aback and not sure how to think about all of this situation. But Spirit's saying, come on, you're missing an opportunity here. And then we've got the Queen of Winter here is, now hang on a minute, there is change. There's change in your life here, wakey, wakey, Gemini. This is your opportunity, and it's really important at this point in time for you to start letting go things in your life that are no longer serving you so that you can focus on what you want to create in your life, and in particular in your career as well. Your career and your passion and what you're doing in life is really, really important to you. And you have the ability, you've got beautiful inner strength and beautiful patience to deal with stuff, and you're very self-sufficient. And no, you actually don't need anything or anyone, or at least that's what you're telling yourself. However, I kind of feel with the Four of Summer and the Queen of Winter here that Spirit is saying don't get a little bit too overly self-sufficient here, in that you miss opportunities. So let's just see how this is going, because certainly you are assessing your pentacles and realizing that for now you've got what you need. I can see that. I can see that's what's going through you. However, this is followed up with just, a beautiful message to say that, you know what, Gemini, don't miss this opportunity. It says here, the news that's coming into you, it says, is worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, friends you cherish, whatever it is a special announcement that's happening, and there is plenty to celebrate. News worth celebrating, which is really lovely, light-hearted energy here. And we've got the Ace of Summer as well. So Spirit is saying, open your heart to love. This is the beginning of a new and intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one. It's also about the awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies for you, Gemini. Wow, how magical is that? So it would seem that when we take account of the picture here, big change coming in, a message comes to you, an offer that appears to be a genuine offer with potential for this to grow into something really good. We've got the fruit on the tree. And the message could come in quite quickly. We've got an offer of love, opportunity, whatever. It's coming rather quickly, and you are wanting clarity around this. And the Gemini, the cautious Gemini in you is going, wait a minute. But Spirit is saying, come on, there's an opportunity here, and you're going to have reason to celebrate. It's going to be wonderful. You need to let go of your fears. You need to open your heart to love, because something new and beautiful is about to spring forward. You're also at that beautiful time in your life, the phase of your life where you are really tuning in to what you do well, your psychic abilities, your spiritual gifts. This is part of your career, your vocation, your passion, what it is that you love to do. And you don't want anything to get in the way of that. You want to enhance that. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from the Mary Magdalene deck to give us a little bit more insight around what's happening for you this week. So Gemini, this could be different things for different people, but certainly there is news coming in and there's been a big change. So the big change that happened, you may know about that already, and it may have been a little bit of a shock to you, the change. For others, it may be a different kind of change for you, just that you're not expecting. But in the end, this change actually serves you. It's not actually bad. I'm not seeing any devastation here. May have been an initial shock and you just go, "Ooh, wasn't expecting that." But the result of it is that something follows afterwards with a really good opportunity that you actually need to consider. So Gemini, don't get too caught up in your head about it. I think you need to follow your intuition and see the magic in your current circumstances, okay? So let's see what Mary Magdalene deck. Oh, there we go again. Okay, so when I say there we go again, we just had this card come in, another read. So we've got the beautiful Lovers card here. So, we had open your heart. For those of you that this applies to, we've got open your heart to love, okay? And then we get the Lovers card. So potentially there's a new beginning here in terms of a love relationship or the reawakening of one. And if it's not that, then it may be in terms of you really stepping into your love of life, your passion, your purpose, and feeling so intimately connected with that it's, it's putting you on cloud nine. And this is something that you really need to appreciate. And if for some reason you're not appreciating it, Spirit is saying snap out of it. If you're focused on other things and not seeing the beautiful blessings and gems beneath your feet, then you need to snap out of that. We've got the Mother Mary card here. I just want to read the guidance around this card here. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, just so lovely. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Dearest one, I ask you to surrender the fear and anxiety you hold for your loved one's well-being. Trust. All will turn out for the highest good of all concerned. This current situation is simply part of your loved one's life experience and learning. A blessing eventually stems from this current event. Remember, at the heart of all creation, only love exists. Allow divine love to stir within your heart. Feel it move the earth and stars as the miracle of life forever unfolds. Have faith in the universal spirit of life and know that you and those dear to you are eternally protected. I shower your loved one with protective and healing light, so please do not worry. So Gemini, if there is someone special in your life or someone that you're really loving and focused on, family, friend, partner, whomever, don't be worried about them. Mother Mary and the energy of God, Source Spirit is looking over this person, and whatever it is that they're going through at the moment, it is meant to be. There's beautiful lessons that are going to come out of this, and they are being divinely protected. So hold fast, give them love from a distance if need be, be in a loving space and a loving energy and send that towards them. We also have the card Mythic Reality that's come out. So I would like to have a look at what this one is sharing with us as well. Okay, something is causing you concern at the moment, Gemini, because you are viewing the situation from only one perspective. And again, that might be this card here. Look with an open heart and mind, and you may see that a positive side also exists. So if you've gone into a little bit of this worry energy and you've kind of you can only see one side of the coin, Spirit is saying don't do that. You're going to distract yourself and not see the real deal here. Things may very well turn in your favour if you let go of preconceived ideas and rigid views. There are at least two perspectives from which to view every situation. What you see at present is only part of the picture. Often what seems real to us may not necessarily be what is actually happening. So if you are getting into your fear zone, and when we do, gosh, we can come up with some things. We can assume things that are just not real, and that means that you could miss an opportunity here. Okay, the true purpose of many of life's events is often unclear because of our false assumptions, fears and misconceptions. There's no need for concern. Just allow things to naturally unfold, be detached, okay, and all will become clear to you. Remember, you may not have the power to change the world or many of the events in your life, but you have the power to change your perception of them. All becomes clear when you view it from a higher perspective. What a great message, So now is the time not to have a narrow viewpoint, but rather let go and allow things to unfold naturally, Gemini. And I feel that you certainly will have something worth celebrating if you hold in there and you hold love in your heart for your special person, whoever that special person is. It does not have to be romantic. And trust that the energy of Mother Mary and God is looking out for this person. Open your heart to love and do try to see things from all perspectives and not from a rigid point of view. And you will do very well. So, Gemini, we're just going to finish off the reading with one card from the Messages of Love deck here. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for this week. When big things happen and we experience sudden change in our life, it's usually for a very good reason, and we need to trust that. And trust in the energy of love when it comes to our special ones. Well, everyone's special, aren't they? Well, here we go. We've got the message, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So if you are feeling challenged to the nth degree, don't give up and know that love prevails. Love prevails in all situations, and that's where your heart and your energy and your focus needs to be this week. And that's come out very strongly and consistently across this reading today. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So go the distance, travel the turbulence, the seas, whatever it takes. Hold on to that belief, that love, that faith. Open your heart to love. There's a lot of love in here. It's not a business reading, but a beautiful reading at that. So I'm going to leave it at that, Gemini. It's a beautiful reading. And I always suggest to people, particularly when a lot comes out in a reading, to listen to the reading again a few times, because as you go through the week, it will remind you of what is going on. You go, ah, yes, now I relate to that, and I can you know, the advice is helpful when it's current and we're remembering it. So Gemini, I'm wishing you well. Have a fabulous week. All the very best, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.